Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris and I'm back with more Everyday RC and the Traxxas X-MAXX. That's right guys. Finally, I got this truck a few days before Christmas, and other than plugging in the batteries to test everything out, make sure everything's functioning properly, I have not driven this truck yet and I've been dying to. I went out the other day for 20 seconds and it started downpouring on me, so I had to run back inside. So I said, you know what, let me take some time today and let me juice this truck up and see what it's got. Now, just one thing I want to go over with you guys. I know that a lot of you have seen the fires of this truck on YouTube so far, so I do not have my fire extinguisher with me today, and I wanted to have fun with this truck without it blowing up on me, so I am going to be running it very moderately. I'm sure most of you have a set of these batteries laying around the house. These are a good pair of batteries. Traxxas makes very good batteries, but these are 3-cell 3S 5000 milliamp, which is kind of on the low end. In a truck like this, you're definitely going to want to run at least a 6000 to an 8000, if not above an 8000, go up to an 8400. So I'm not going to be getting a lot of runtime out of this right now. But I wanted to run it moderately. I just wanted to get out there, stretch its legs a little bit, test it out, do a little jumping, you know, just see what it's capable of right out of the box. Now I did put the battery reducer on there so I can fit this battery in. So I'm going to be running 2 of these. And the thing about Traxxas batteries is they only come up to, I believe, a 25 cell discharge. So, you know, before I start running a set of max amps in here, which I do have a few packs that will fit in this truck, but all of which have at least 100C discharge rating on them. So before I, you know, really push this ESC to the max, I figured let me run the set of 3S 5000s, 25C, nice moderate pack to put in here for the first run, and we'll see what it can do, guys. I don't plan on getting a lot of runtime, maybe 15-20 minutes out of this, especially that it's got the TSM Traxxas stability management in it, so that does use a little bit of the battery power as well. So enough of me talking, let's get this thing out, let's stretch its legs. I got the GPS, we'll see how fast it goes out of the box with these packs, and we'll see how it jumps. Alright guys, let's do this. Right out of the box. 28.6, 28.6. See if we go a little bit faster. Still got some punch. And for a truck this size, pretty cool. Hey now, how you doing? Forward flip right out of the box. Alright. Yeah, you can still pop some wheelies, have some fun with this. This truck is cool. Oh yeah. it up to 29. 29.3. 29.3. Still fun. Popping wheelies like mad. Alright, now let's turn on the stability management. Ooh. Definitely a nice little enhancement there. Oh yeah. Come on. 6 scale. Oh yeah. Cool. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. All right. Well, I would consider that a success. Just a few after-run thoughts. Well, it definitely is a beast of a truck. A little bit underpowered, like everybody was saying. but you know what? It was fun to drive. It was a blast to drive, and it does have some decent torque, some decent power on the low end. You can still pop wheelies. It's just that the top end is not really there so much, and forget about trying to do backflips because there's definitely not enough power right now to throw it into a backflip. So did some over the head jumping. Hopefully that was exciting enough for you guys. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few things. The TSM, when you're driving on regular blacktop or asphalt, definitely you can see the wiggle on the tires. My Lossy Double XL2 electric did not have that issue with the AVC. I think it has to do with that this one has a single steering servo, the Lossy has dual steering servos, so it really keeps that steering tight. This one, the steering is pretty good. It's not bad on grass, and I haven't driven it on dirt yet, but when you're on grass or dirt, I'm sure the steering and the TSM works a little bit better than on blacktop, but I had to take it off just so it wouldn't steer me out of direction of the ramps. But other than that, I would say it was a pretty fun and successful first run. The body did fly off a few times, but luckily no brakes on the body, but it did unclip out of that front shock tower one or two times on some nasty crashes. And I did break my, well, it didn't really break. I think I just landed so hard on the nose that it pulled the screw out, so I might have stripped the threads right there in the plastic, which is not, you know, the biggest issue. That's easily fixed. And with all that abuse, it's good to see that all the drive shafts are still straight as an arrow, because that's one thing I was skeptical about, is to see if the drive shafts would keep straight, if they would bend with the size of this truck, but seems to be that they held up pretty good. It's been sitting for a couple of minutes, but I'll check some temps for you. And it seems like right there, right in the center of the motor, it's pretty hot there. It was up to like 160 right in the center of the motor, but then as we move down, you can see drops right down near the wires there. It's at 100, so that's not so bad. ESC temp is really cool down in the 70s, so you can see just running on these two 3S 5000 milliamps, it's putting some serious juice through this unit. And yeah, you're looking at, you know, and this is a very cold day. Not a very cold day, but it's in the probably in the upper 40s here. So it is a cool day out, and that motor got pretty hot. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. But I think that honestly, guys, I got 25 minutes of runtime out of these batteries, and I think if you want to throw these batteries in there and go have fun for a half hour, I think, you know, that you should just throw these batteries in there and have some fun with it. Drive it around before you upgrade to like the big giant 8000 milliamp batteries. Unless you only have one pack, then maybe you know, you'll get the longer run times out of the 8400s or the 8000s. I think they're even making 9000s for these too. So we'll see what happens. And you did see the what was that, the self-riding. Now it was sitting down on a hill, because you can see I'm kind of down on I was jumping down on a downcline there, and the truck was on its side. So what it tries to do is it tries to flip itself so it's completely on the roof of the truck. So then it can use the centrifugal force of the tires to throw it over. But that, I don't know if I was too big of a fan of, because what it tries to do is like I said, tries to get it on top of its roof. So it's using your battery power to flip over the truck. You know, and it was cool though. It was cool to see. It was interesting. So we'll see how well it works in the long run. You know, when you don't want to take that walk of shame and your truck is like a quarter of a mile away. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More runs to come, more upgrades to come on the Traxxas X-MAXX, and we are still in the early stages. So we will see what's in store for this truck for the future. So I would consider that a successful run, guys. So I had a blast driving this thing. It was definitely interesting to see how all those different features handled on the truck, and everything that Traxxas was pushing on this truck, you know, definitely worked. And it's a cool vehicle. It's definitely a beast of a monster truck. This versus the Lossy, It's a tough matchup. It's two different worlds, so I'm not really going to compare the two. They're both beasts. They're both fun to drive in their own way, and I had a great time out here. So it was great bashing this X-MAXX. I hope you guys are all making it happen in your RC worlds and enjoying your holidays. And for now, this is Chris the Everyday RC Guy saying thanks for watching.